Hello friends, my name is Ramasu. Today we shall discuss about a topic, the change management in Agile. Friend, today's topic is very interesting, especially if you have interest in project management or especially in the management of changes in Agile methodology. So let's just start friend. First of all, I would request to please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the bell option as well so that my new videos can reach to you, and also you can follow me on the Facebook page as well. Friend, agile methods are concerned with iterative delivery, delivering early in the life cycle to create return on investment as soon as possible. This early return on investment helps to fund more deliveries that take place frequently throughout the life of the change initiative. This is a description of agile development most commonly used by IT, but also applies to agile marketing campaigns, training programs, and implementations of new products and services. Agile is different to more traditional methods, often referred to as waterfall style, because they do not wait until every aspect of the initiative has been completed before the deliverables are based over to users. In the traditional projects, the as change comes at the end of a significant amount of work and is packaged as one change. Only one wave of change management activities is needed. However, the change might be significant and need a lot of explaining with many amendments and innovations, business as usual. In an agile approach, change is frequent. Therefore, it is assumed that each of the changes create only a small amount of change to business as usual. However, there is need to be able to manage multiple waves of change. Agile change management is basically a natural extension of agile development methodologies, including Scrum, SAF, and Agile, which sets out how best to create a production line that frequently delivers tangible change in the form of new features and functionality. Agile change management partners the change management activities with the incremental delivery from each of the sprints and increments of agile development. One of the many benefits of agile software development is teams can change requirements, design, development, and test plan as needed to keep the application delivery on time and on budget, all while creating a quality product that the customer likes to use. Conversely, less planned out software development approaches can seem comparatively random or even chaotic, resulting in a sloppy product. Agile enables software product changes to occur as frequently as necessary, well beyond initial delivery. An agile methodology keeps the application or product relevant through shifts in the target market or company roadmap, and changes arrive in the customer's hands in a shorter time period. Change, for all its usefulness, is still difficult to manage and it's easy to get wrong. Follow the 10 tips to successfully implement iterative change management in agile software development system. Embrace change and make adjustment. Non-agile methodologies make an implicit assumption that requirements are final and that a change management process can accommodate only minor variations in them. Design requirements, also called accepted criteria, are subject to constant planned change to in agile iterations. Agile enables product managers to demonstrate working software and elicit customer feedback. If their user needs are not met, the product owner and developers make changes requests to the application code and possibly alter the delivery schedule. Thus, change management is an inherent part of the agile software development process. Design to customer expectations. The ability to demo working applications means you can design for customer expectations rather than create and develop an application workflow based on only written requirements or feature descriptions. Keep the customer informed of the application and its functionality. If a development team spends 6 months working on an app and deliver it on time to the customer, that's a good thing. As long as the application aligns with the customer's expectations, if it doesn't meet user needs, the delivery is not successful. Keep the customer in the loop and manage requirement changes accordingly for long-term application success. Emphasize user stories from the start. With Agile development, app dev team address the highest value stories in the earliest iterations. Higher value stories include those that are the most visible or most necessary for customers, or ones that are technically challenging. The earlier the dev team addresses technology challenges, the better the customers will understand how the application functions. This user story prioritization also helps manage delays and changes earlier in the development cycle rather than at the end. It's far easier and less costly to go through both small and significant changes at the beginning of the application's development cycle. That's once a great deal of code is completed. Review and prioritize changes. When product owners introduce changes during coding iterations, they must prioritize them for the development team, compare existing stories to all upcoming changes, and then determine how developers can logically and efficiently code them with the least interruption and time. Don't simply drop changes onto the planning board. In a review, evaluate the design approach for each change to ensure it fits in with the existing application code. Otherwise, significant changes will require even more time and updated stories. Manage between sprints. Avoid change management in agile projects in the middle of an iteration. When planning and coding cycles are underway, plan out changes across future iterations as needed. Adding change requests to the sprint backlog give the development team time to look over upcoming changes and synchronize its work to keep coding and the application release on a schedule. Surprise changes can degrade software quality. Plan within the structure of your agile sprints. Keep user stories updated and accurate. The project manager or product owner must keep stories up to date with accurate description and acceptance criteria. There is no bigger waste of time than when a developer writes code to the wrong story details. Not only does that scenario interrupt productivity, it frustrates all members of the software development team. Make agile change management a rapid, immediate task to ensure accurate user stories. Communicate with developers. Share any design change with the development team and schedule them into an iteration. During a crisis, it's tempting to skip this step. However, if you don't communicate changes to developers, they simply don't get done. If you don't provide details on the change in the story, you are unlikely to get the output that you expected. Take the time as early as possible to talk to the development staff about a change coming in from the customer. Collaborate with testers. When communicate with the development team about changes to features and stories, don't forget to include the QA and software testing members. Never assume the developer will update the story information for you. Do it yourself and make testers part of the change discussion. Handle change efficiently. In some development approaches, team handle changes through a change control board which discusses and then accept or reject proposals. This method can take an excessive amount of time, counter to the agile approach. With change management in agile, teams need efficiency. Don't wait days, weeks, or months for a change decision from a set board. Product owners must gather the development team together to discuss the change. Manage customer expectations. The project manager must communicate with customers prior to application release, but also during the course of development. Customers should understand what to expect in the release, what's changed, and why. The more a customer is aware of what's coming their way, the better prepared they will be for the release. The element of surprise doesn't mesh with business success. communicate what is in a release, especially if it requires demo of training sessions. So friend, thanks a lot for watching the video. I hope you like this video. If you like it, please share it with the friends and colleagues, and thanks a lot for watching the video. Thank you, friends.